Hi, Sally Walker here, your hormone and slow age expert. So the change, what is it all about? Yeah, so in English we call the menopause the change. And I think it's pretty descriptive because you will change, ladies. You will change physically. A bit more fat storing on the tummy, for example. You will change mentally and you will change emotionally. This is something I promise that will happen for all of you. But because you change, it doesn't mean to say it's negative. And that is something that we need to spread. You're going to change, but it could be for the positive, okay? So basically what I'm saying here is, ladies, you will never be that woman you were. You won't. That's it. By the time you go menopause or on your way during the transition, you're changing your body shape, you're changing the way you think, you're changing the way you feel, you're changing the things that you need, the things that you're passionate about. So estrogen I always call the mummy hormone or the service hormone, because as long as you have loads of estrogen, the most important thing in your life is to serve. Is to be mummy for everything. So it's mummy for the children, mummy for the husband, mummy for the house, mummy for the workplace, mummy for your friends. And it gives you so much pleasure. It gives you so much passion. It's amazing. And then you lose it. You lose your testosterone. Sorry, you lose your estrogen. Now, it is not a violent, oh no, I've dropped and lost it all. It is a very gradual, slow decline. From about the late 30s, beginning of the 40s, the estrogen levels are on their way down. And then by the time you get around the beginning of the 50s, for most, this is most common, the ovaries then will cease their production of estrogen, or it'll be so low that you're not really recognizing it. And during that transition period, you go from being the big mummy, the big service agent, to being the opposite. And what you will notice on the way is that you don't want to serve anybody else anymore. You don't want to fix everybody's problems anymore. You become more and more important. Your needs become central. Now, ladies, it is very important that you go with the flow, okay? If you don't, if you insist and try to hold on to the woman you were, you try and force yourself to do all the things that you did before, you will make yourself sick. You've got to release that woman you were and celebrate the new woman which is going to appear. So the Chinese say that the age of 49, they're very particular here, the 49, that we ladies go into our second spring. So we have the ability to grow into something new, something fantastic, something amazing. Now, it is important for you to understand that if we say we are adult at the age of 18 and we go menopause at the age of 50, that's 32 years. So the average lifespan for a lady today is about 83, 85. Many of us will live much longer. But if we say the 83, 85, we're talking about 30 more years after menopause. So the big question is, ladies, what are you going to use these amazing 30 years? What are you going to use them for? What are you going to do in these 30 years? And whatever that is not going to be the same as what you did in the 30 years prior to the 50s. It's going to be something completely different. And as I said, the more that you go with the flow, so claim your new birthright. You've got a second spring. Claim it. Get passionate about something new. So many of you already notice that you're saying, oh, I can't bother to do that anymore, and I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to do that. That's fine. You're not going to do those things anymore. But what are you going to do? What gives you pleasure? Start writing lists of the things that you enjoy doing, making you feel good, because the things that make you feel good are the things that you need to use more time and energy with as soon as, in this transition period, as soon as you pass into your menopause. You want to be using your time with things that make you feel good. Happy hormones, happy life.